Hey guys, what is up? It's Razer and welcome back to another edition of Let's Play Equivalent Exchange. I've been hanging out here a bit and I wanted to wait for some more red matter, and let's see what we got. 9 pieces, so we're not doing too bad. I've got a few things in mind for us today, but what I want to do is let this build up just a little bit more. So I thought while that's happening, we could make a trip to the surface, because there's another item that I'd like to create, and I thought we'd take a break from mining today and do a little decorating. So of course we're going to use some equivalent exchange toys to do that, and the one I have in mind is the Mercurial eye. Mercurial eye is similar to the Philosopher's Stone in that it can transmute matter. If you remember, if I can find my Philosopher's Stone here. Philosopher's Stone can transmute some basic things. You can't really target what you want it to transmute, but if you click it on smooth stone, it'll go to cobble and back and forth. And like I said, you can hold shift. You can charge it up. If you hold shift, of course, it makes dirt, again sand, and you can go back and forth between those. However, the Mercurial eye is a little bit more powerful. I'll show you a little more about it when we get it, but it's going to require some bricks, and I happen to know that I did not collect any clay at the surface, so we need to make a trip to the surface, get some clay, get our bricks, and then it just takes one piece of red matter and a little bit of obsidian, and we'll have it. So let's head up to the surface and get that clay and get it built. The other thing I want to do is get myself a pair of pants. I'm tired of these white pants with this black armor. So I will do that too, and finally, I definitely want to get started upgrading this array some more. I mean, this is doing great, but it can do a lot better. And as soon as we get the Mark IIIs going and we finish out this other flower over here, it's going to really start cranking. So can't wait to get that going. So let's get up to the surface really quick and get that clay, get that started. I know I've been doing a lot of mining in my previous episodes, and I thought, well, let's take a break from that and see if we can decorate a little bit. I'm thinking that dungeon we're in down there doesn't look much like a lab. I think it should look like a lab. So I want to use the Mercurial eye and do some stuff in there. So let's see, can we find some clay around here? I think this may be under this ice or something here. Let's see, what's down here? Sand. Sand and dirt. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh, that's still sand. There's clay here. Well, it's hard to tell with that ice there. Oh, there's still more sand. All right. This looks like maybe some clay here. Is it? Yeah. And that's way more than what we need right there. Just need enough basically for one brick. And then we can use our tablet to create the rest of it. Yeah, so I was thinking, you know, looking around that lab, or whatever we want to call it down there, it's looking pretty pathetic. I thought at least I could do was, anyway, he's trying to mess with me here. There. At least we could do is make it look a little bit more like a lab or something. So let's get started building this thing. Okay, so we'll get our clay going. And it's it's already enough, really. Actually, stop. Didn't do it in time. I really needed to train the tablet, teach the tablet the clay, but it's okay. Alright, it knows bricks now. And take one of these guys. Teach that. And let's see, how many do we need? 5 of them. Red matter obsidian. Should be no problem. Target that. No, didn't need 6, but that's alright. Needed a diamond. Let's see. Tell you what, let's grab a second diamond, throw it in there. Oops, way too much. How much is a brick? Let's get that out of there. Nah, that's not enough. There we go, obsidian. 2 of those, or 3. What else was? Oh, of course, our red matter. Probably have enough of my Klein star for 1 piece of red matter, but I'll just grab it out of here. We'll grab all that. Okay, so it was something like this. And there we go, Mercurial eye. So let's see what this guy can do. So if you select him and then you press the C key, it will bring up his interface. And as you can see, I was playing around with it a while ago, and I left my Klein star in there. I thought I lost it. So I had to go NEI myself another Klein star, but I did not lose it. And it was stuck in there. So, that is really weird. So what I will do is go back to cheat mode, and I will get rid of this guy. I guess cobble too, whatever. Yeah, I was playing around a little earlier trying to figure out some of the... I messed with it before, but I have not actually done a lot with the Mercurial eye, but I wanted to figure out all the little details for you guys. So basically how it works is Mercurial eye takes your Klein star and converts that energy into whatever you decide you want it to in the target block. So if, for instance, we just want to put a piece of cobble in there, we could do that. And then if you press the G key, the Mercurial eye has several different modes it can go into. And the one that we're interested in is the transmutation mode. That's the one that's the coolest. And it's kind of like that Philosopher's Stone I was showing you. In this case, it'll be exactly like it because we have a piece of cobble in there. So when I right click, it will change whatever I've pointed at to that target block that I've put in that slot. So in this case, it'll always be cobble. Even if I pointed to something else, I don't really want to do it to my glowstone or anything. Let me find something. Yeah, even if gravel or anything. So unlike the philosopher's stone, it can only target, say for instance, it can't, no matter what you do, shift or otherwise, it can only convert that into just a few items. Whatever the thing is you're pointing to, you know, it can only toggle between them. But the Mercurial eye can target whatever you want. And it can be charged up too, and I'll show you that now. So us thinking here is these walls look really boring. Kind of like the cobblestone floor, but the walls, I think they could use some brick walls. And not that red brick. I'm talking about this stone looking brick, whatever thing. Let's see. I don't think I have that. What I need to create that with is, let's see. So I did that again. I left my, C key. Oh, might as well take that out. I left my Klein star in there again. Alright, so let's hope I need a Klein star. Get that out of there. And where's the smooth stone? Are you kidding me? I mean, I have not taught it a piece of smooth stone. Because I know it's worth 1 EMC. It would be in here. Oh, wow. Okay. I think sometimes this thing forgets. I'm almost positive I did that. But I have short-term memory loss, long-term memory loss too. So anyway, so now we have smooth stone. So let's target that, and we need 4 of those. Okay, there we go, stone bricks. That's what I'm looking for. So let's target that in our Mercurial eye. And put our Klein star in there. And make short work of these walls. So all we have to do is, well, if we don't charge it up, it's going to do just 1. Charge it up. Let's try 1 time. Does an area that big. 2 times. Does pretty good size. 3. About half of that wall. A little more. Let's go 1 more. All the way. Whole wall. Very nice. And if you notice, it pretty much stops. It does it pretty much at the plane that you're pointing at. So if I pointed straight down to the floor, it would transmute the floor. Of course, at the wall, it's going to transmute the wall. So it's a little smart about how it does things. So I'm not sure how I want to do this here. I need to get... I'm not the best builder in the world. It's already looking better though, I think. Certainly looks better than just the smooth stone walls. Looks a little bit more like a, I don't know, basement, lab, something. So I can use the philosopher's stone here. But I can't use it here. So if we want cobble back there, we're going to have to either dig that out and put cobble there, or we're going to have to, well, like for instance up here, it's probably just going to be about as fast. If I don't want that, to just dig it out, I ain't going to worry about that. Put this back, philosopher's stone, convert it back. So it's a little weird right there because You kind of want that to go across there, but you can't. So, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and maybe what's it going to look like if I just take it to there? Maybe all the way. Gotta be careful about pointing in weird directions, because it'll go up half the wall or the ceiling. I want to back it all the way down, so I can just get one. And not that. Can't really undo that, so I'm not going to worry about that for right now. I'll get it later. Let's see. And I'm not going to worry about that either. Okay, so that's starting to look a little better, I think, anyway. Might keep the cobblestone floor. Might put the marble floor in. We could try that. I'll look a little bit better. Kind of like the cobblestone. At least in this texture pack, it looks pretty decent. Okay, so what are we up to now? Do we goof off long enough to get some more red matter? We got one more piece. So up to 9 and working on the 10th there. And I have some EMC in my Klein Star. It's almost full, as a matter of fact. So, and this is the Dre, which holds 600,000 EMC, and I think that's a little more than one piece of red matter. Yeah, so if I get that out, it leaves. You can't get 2. Red matter's like I want to like say 460,000, something like that. Yeah. So there's a 10th one if we want. Okay, I said I was going to do that armor. I'm going to get those leggings. I'm going to do that right now. So let's make one of these into some dark matter. What do I need? This is 7 of them. Six. Wow. Okay, 7 of them. The rest of it in the Klein Star. All right. Finally got ourselves some dark matter pants. Now we can teach these to our tablet and get rid of it all at the same time. And there we go. All right, so we've done a little decorating, got the armor situated, except for that right there, which I'll take care of later. So how do we want to go about upgrading this guy here? I think since we have enough red matter, we have 7, or probably 8. I think I'll upgrade these 2 relays first because, like I said, they are kind of the most important to upgrade first because they do boost every single one of these collectors that's around it. So it's worth it to upgrade those. Of course, I've got to discharge all this stuff, so let me, I don't want to lose the EMC out of them. So let me go just grab some red matter or something out of there. Thinking what I might do is go ahead and convert this flower into the same type as I have over there with the condenser in the center. So I believe, let's see, I would have a condenser there and then a condenser here also. I believe would be the best way to do it. So before that gets too high, let me grab these. And okay, whatever. Throw these in there. Some red matter with it. And grab 1, 2 of them out of there. Just enough. Okay. And so where do we start? Before I start building out any further, I want to go ahead and start upgrading some of the collectors now. And I think probably the best way to do that is just to start at the bottom, since it's the hardest to get to. I believe that's the, yeah, that's the very bottom one. Is that the only one at that level? Yeah. So let's grab that guy. And let's see, we have 2 of them here. We don't have enough yet for that. Oh, you know what? I have not taught it the collector Mark III yet. So I haven't had a chance to build one of those guys yet. So how do we build one of those? MK. Well, it's basically the same as a regular one, except a piece of red matter. So we've got this. We've got our red matter. We need some glowstone. No, we don't have that because I threw it in there. We got our red matter, and wow, that's a lot of EMC. Pull some of that out because I need glowstone to pull even more. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to pull it all the way out far enough to, all the way so it can get into fuel mode. So, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just get some stuff out of there. Okay. And we still, there we go. Alright, so we need 7 of these guys. 7. Got everything else we need. Let's go craft it. That one in the middle, our red matter, and there we go. Collector Mark III. So let's teach that to our tablet real quick. There we go. And let's see, how many of those guys can we get with what we have? Because I don't think, check, I don't think we have any more relays to upgrade here. Yeah, that's a Mark III. That's a Mark III. Yeah. So I think I've already taken care of all the relays. So let's see what all this red matter can do for us. 1, 2, 2 more. It looks like might be able to get a third or a fourth one or something. Let's just go with what we got for now. Yeah, why not? We'll just put them here. It doesn't really matter, I don't think, where you put them. It's all EMC and it's all going to end up in the same place anyway. There's probably some math to it. You could probably figure out, well, you should upgrade this one first or this one or whatever. So I ain't going to go to all that trouble. And you know what I just did? I broke that one out down there so that I could replace that one, and I didn't do it. Okay, so now we should be able to seal up this stuff in here. Okay. Do we have enough? I need to at least replace the ones from the outer edges here that I've messed with. Let's see if we have enough for one more. Yes, we do. And should I put it there, or should I put it with this flower here? Put one there, didn't I? Yeah. Let's put it over here with this flower. Oops. See, like, I'm not sure if it was better for me to upgrade those relays first or start upgrading these collectors first. So it's kind of an experiment. It's kind of fun to play around with, see what works best. You kind of have to do some timing tests to figure it out. But I figure, you know, what's a plus or minus a few thousand EMC in an hour or something like that. So you know, it's hard to just look at this and tell, well, it's going faster, but by the time we get all these upgraded, I guarantee you we'll be going much faster. It just takes a while. It takes hanging out, waiting, or you know, doing something else. Go mining. Really, yeah. We are still not quite at the point where we can just stop mining because we're not quite generating enough yet. When I've done these before, I pretty much had to build out, I think probably like this I consider 2 flowers. This first one we did, and then there's this kind of add-on one, and then there will be another one here, and another one over on that side. So there's like, it's like a star. It's like 5 of them, I guess, something like that. I had to almost build that all the way out before I was generating enough EMC that I just stopped mining altogether, because it's just, you know, it's more than what you need per minute. It kind of depends on what you want to do, because some of the stuff, I mean, we're starting to get into the red matter tools, and I don't know if I've talked about this before, but the standard tools are not too bad. This is probably the next thing I'm going to get here, is that red matter pick, because it works pretty much like the dark matter version. It's just a little bit better, but ultimately we want to get this morning star, and it's going to require all 3 of these tools plus a bunch more red matter. So and then of course we want to upgrade eventually to the red matter armor, which you can see is a bunch more. So it's a little bit of a slow process. So you kind of have to figure out what you're going to do in the meantime. But the more you add on to these, the faster it gets. So and you'll be surprised how quick it does go when you start getting all these collectors upgraded. Let's see, is there anything else we can do right now? Let's put our stuff back in here. We've got a piece of red matter here. And I mean, I can put all this in there, but it's not going to make much difference. Oh, I didn't teach it those. Let's see. Probably enough in our Klon star for one more piece, but I don't think 2 pieces of red matter is going to do us much good for. Let's see. We might could try out the red matter shovel. I know one of these tools has a really cool feature that allows you to mine gravel and stuff like that really fast. I thought it was the dark matter shovel. I don't know. You probably noticed that. I don't know if I built this on camera or not, but the dark matter shovel turned out not to do that, what I thought it did. And it may be the red matter shovel that does that. Why don't we just build that and see if it does that? So it just takes because we're going to eventually need it anyway for the morning star. So let's just do that. It only takes one piece of red matter and a piece of dark matter. So should be able to get a piece of dark matter from the Klein star. We have that red matter. Okay, red matter shovel. Hooray, first red matter tool. Let's see what this thing can do. Be honest with you, I don't really remember that much. It's been a while since I've used this thing, but I think it will. Well, it's a really quick shovel to begin with, but I want to say the right click. Yeah, that's the right click function there. So it works similar to the right click function of the pick, where the pick mines the ores. The right click function of the shovel mines out gravel and dirt. May do sand as well, I'm not sure. But you can see I've only charged it up one time and it grabbed every bit of that gravel out of there, which is really awesome. And put it right in my inventory because I don't have my inventory situated right. Need to place the black coal back in there. Throw this in there. Flint, dirt. That's good enough for now. See, how about we put up this Mercurial eye and the Philosopher's Stone. We'll leave everything else for now. Maybe we'll run around and do a little mining now. Have a little fun with the shovel. See what it can do. It can kind of mess you up if you got your floors going and then you do something like that. It has some modes too, I believe. Well, maybe it doesn't. I thought it had some modes. Yeah, it does. It's a C key. I'm not sure. I think we might have talked about these modes already. It's basically the same as the other tools. You have the tall shot mode, which goes vertical and then horizontal. So if I click here, it went horizontally that way. And then of course long shot, which goes deep. And I think the red matter shovel has a wider I don't know what I'm trying to say. It instead of just one block wide, it'll go several. I should have been more prepared and looked that up for you guys before I started recording, but I wasn't really thinking that's what I would do. So, well, I've really done a number on all this stuff around here. I've pretty much clean house. So there's a good place to use this shovel. Boom, gone. Wow. Cleaned out a bunch of stuff. My torches. So probably gonna go ahead and just wrap up the episode here, guys. I might do a little bit of mining, but to be honest, that array is moving so fast that you know, I usually just come in here and hang out for a few minutes. You can even go just AFK for a little bit, and just a few minutes you've got several pieces of red matter. It won't be long before we have enough to get the rest of our tools so that we can build the morning star, and then we'll go from there. So I'll call that good for now, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.